It's time for me to do this. It's time for me to talk about Devin Hester making history this past Thursday. Because as we all know, Devin Hester has now recorded 20 returns off of a punt or a kick for touchdowns, which is now the most in NFL history, breaking Deion Sanders' record. And I'm sorry, this might not be long. I might not get out all the points that I want to get out and shit like that. I just want to make this quick. But whatever, let's get started. So yeah, first off, congratulations to Devin Hester. Man, I remember Devin Hester's rookie season. Back in 06. He wasn't, he was drafted originally by the Bears as a cornerback. But of course, sadly, he wasn't that good of a corner. So they switched him to a wide receiver the following season. But man, the first two seasons really, but his rookie season, holy shit. You knew something exciting was going to happen every time he touched that ball. Deion Sanders, who happens to be Devin Hester's mentor, obviously taught him well. Because Deion Sanders, same fucking shit. Every time he touched the ball, you knew something was going to happen. Something good, most of the time, was going to happen. Well, of course, then we all, and I'm not going to compare Deion Sanders to Devin Hester because that is way too much to compare there. All right, but should Devin Hester be in the Hall of Fame one day? Yeah, not often does a kick. Yeah, not often does a kick returner break records like that. Especially a big one. I mean, Deion Sanders held that record for a long time. Maybe not as long as the other records that most players held, but this was one of the long ones. What's the thing that's impressed me about Devin Hester this year is how well he's playing at wide receiver. When he was wide receiver at Chicago, he was basically used as a decoy most of the time, so that other receivers could get open. But of course, the downside to that is, of course, at some point Devin was going to have to catch the ball. And some days he had his good days and his bad days, or whatever the fuck. But whatever there. And then this year in Atlanta, they're actually using him to play wide receiver, and he's playing like a wide receiver. It's like, just goes to show you the difference coaching makes. Lovie Smith, not really a guy who's an offensive-minded coach, of course. Not always a bad thing, but when you're coaching the whole team, you have to worry about the entire football team, not just one side of the ball. Mike Smith, he understood that. He understood that greatly, which is why he's still a head coach and should still be a head coach with the Atlanta Falcons. Shit. But yeah, like I said, Devin, so do I dare say comeback player of the year? He did. As I recall, he did kind of get injured in 2013. I don't know if he got injured, but didn't really do that well in 2013. 2014, he could, we could be witnessing a great season for Devin Hester. Not just in punt returns and kick returns, but as a wide receiver? Holy shit. Maybe he might not get the numbers, like I said. That's why he should be just a candidate. But shit, Atlanta's got a lot, he's just another weapon for the Atlanta Falcons, as if Matt Ryan doesn't have enough weapons with Julio Jones. Of course, Roddy White and Eric Douglas. Of course, I'm not sure about his status yet. But anyway, congratulations to Devin Hester. He should make the Hall of Fame. First ballot? Probably not, but he does belong in the Hall of Fame. So, that's it. Hope I explained everything that I can explain, because I don't want to go all day. So, till next time, later, fuckers.